Hi, Coach Tony here. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about the secret to letting and allowing to allow your manifestations in easier and faster than ever before. And towards the end, I'm going to be sharing with you a very powerful exercise that I recommend to my clients to help you shift your energy immediately. So stay tuned for that. And if you like this idea and you find value in today's video, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments below how this helped you out. Okay, so let's jump right in. I'm really excited to share this with you. In many of my previous videos, I shared with you how we actually manifest, right? Our thoughts and our feelings are emitting an electromagnetic signal out into the universe, and that is an EMF frequency, energy signal that you're emitting all the time, 24/7, 365. So your thoughts and your feelings are equally important, but how you feel is something we want to get more in touch with and in tune with in order to start manifesting way more effectively, because that actually holds the key to letting and allowing your manifestations and desires in. And there's actually two books that I want to reference on today's video, and they're from Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, right? Ask and it is given. And the other one is The Astonishing Power of Emotions, also by Esther Hicks and Abraham Hicks. And in these books, they go into great detail the concept I'm sharing with you here today. And it's your body is what we call the emotional guidance system. So anytime you feel good, you're getting more in the flow of your desires. And anytime you feel bad, you're getting less in the flow. In fact, you're going against the current. So a general rule of thumb is anytime you feel better, you are going with the flow and with the current way more effectively. And that's what we want to do more often. And we use our body as an emotional guidance system to see how we're feeling. So here's what's really happening. When you have a desire, let's just say you want to lose weight, or you want to make more money, or you want to meet your dream person and have an amazing relationship, whatever that is for you, right? That launches a desire out into the energetic field. But what happens is with every desire that's launched, there's an equal opposite desire, which is what you don't want, right? So in other words, if you want a loving relationship, it means you don't want to be lonely anymore, right? Or if you want better health, it means you don't want sickness anymore. If you want more money, it means you don't want to have lack and poverty anymore. Well, here's where most people struggle, and it has to do with how you feel. So if you are struggling, that means you feel bad and you are more pointed and your energy is emitting more towards the non-desire that you have. In other words, if you're constantly complaining and you're talking about, how unfair life is, and if you're a victim to the circumstance that you're currently in, that essentially means most of your energy, the most dominant energy that you're emitting, is bad. It's towards your non-desire, right? So what we want to do is get more in flow and in tune with our desire, and to let go of our non-desire. We don't want that anymore. So in other words, we don't want that to have our power, and that's not what we want to be attracting into our life. We essentially want to start letting life happen for us and not to us. Life isn't happening to you, actually. Whatever thoughts you continuously think and however you're feeling about it, that is what you're bringing in. So in other words, you are creating the life you currently are living based off of the energy you're emitting. The problem is with most people, when they don't understand this concept, it's they're constantly emitting the struggle, the bad, the negative, what they don't want. It's the opposite of what they do want. So what we want to start to do in order to let and allow our desires in more effectively is we need to start feeling better way more often. We need to start letting go of the story we've been telling ourselves and understand that we can write a brand new story for our life. If you've always ever been poor, you don't have to be anymore. You can be wealthy and abundant. You just choose, actually. You just simply need to make the decision that you're going to be wealthy and abundant moving forward. Same thing in any area. You just choose that you're going to be healthy moving forward. You're going to have a loving relationship moving forward. And you're going to be more loving and caring and patient for yourself in order to attract that. So that's really what we want to do. But there's an exercise I want to share with you that is infinitely powerful and will allow you to shift and to get over to well-being way faster than anything else. And it's what I call motion creates emotion. And ultimately, it's power posing. So let me break this down for you. Our body has an emotional memory. What this means is every thought you have is linked to a feeling and an emotion. And our body actually responds to the emotion you're feeling. So, in other words, the emotion you're currently feeling, you're going to wear it on your body, and your body is going to show you the emotion you're in. So, if you're happy, you're going to be wearing a huge smile on your face. You're going to be kind of, sitting or standing tall and feeling good, right? But if you're sad, you're going to be having, a droopier face, a frown, right? You're going to kind of be like a wilted flower, right? And you're going to be kind of slouched over. In other words, your body and being is going to actually physiologically show you the emotion you're in. Well, this exercise is incredibly powerful because you could physically and physiologically shift your body, and it will actually trigger the opposite effect. The emotion will be triggered actually. So if you're sad right now, in fact, I really want you to try this right now with me. Okay. If you're sitting down and you're slumped over listening to this video and you're sad, maybe you're a victim to your circumstance right now and you're just struggling. What I want you to do is stand up right now. And I would stand up with you right now, but I don't want to be away from my microphone. I want you to hear my voice. So I want you to stand up wherever you are. Doesn't matter unless you're driving. Of course, don't stand up in your car. But if you are at home or at your office or wherever you are, I want you to stand up and I want you to get into a power pose. And it's literally like your feet are shoulder width apart and your hands are nice and powerful next to your sides here. And I want you to stand up nice and tall, like a nice tall flower reaching for the sun. Okay. You can also put your hands up in a winning pose, however you want, actually, to just feel like you're in a confident pose for yourself. Okay. From there, I want you to put a huge smile on your face. And I want you to do this for at least a minute. And I want you to just conjure up the biggest smile you could possibly put on your face and just wear it. After 10 seconds, right? Not even, quite honestly, you're gonna feel better because physiologically you have just evoked a different emotion in your body, and your body has a memory. And so when you're standing like this and you're winning in a winning pose, you now feel more confident. You now feel better and more positive, even if you were sad just a few minutes before, right? So this is infinitely powerful, especially if you've been in a mood that has been not conducive towards your desires, right? If you've been the victim in your life story thus far, this will help you shift immediately out of that victim story. And it does it in an instantaneous manner. And what I like to do is even look in the mirror with a big smile on your face. And I always laugh because you can't not laugh actually at yourself. So when you do this, have fun with it. I want you to literally shift your energy and your being in that moment. Well, coming out of this, you now are powerful and you can choose what you're going to think and how you're going to feel moving forward. And what I would love for you to choose is that you're no longer going to be a victim to your circumstances if they haven't been conducive to what you desire. And you can now choose your desires to allow them in more effectively. Okay. When you do this and you actually feel better in your body, you've just got yourself into the flow again. And you're now going downstream in your river, so to speak. From here, there are a couple other things you could do to allow yourself to just stay in the river for a lot longer. And one of these is affirmations, limitless affirmations you can say to yourself that are just statements and thoughts that really, really feel good and empowering. Statements like, I am an energetic being living in a physical body with a limitless mind that can create anything that I desire. That's a very powerful, limitless idea. Another idea is, I am amazing and can have, do, or be anything. Just any statement that you come up with that feels good to you, that is empowering. When I do affirmations, I like to do them in like a rampage style, which is also comes from Esther Hicks and Abraham Hicks. But it's basically like a series of really great thoughts that feel amazing. And they're statements that are just like, hey, I am amazing. I am confident. I can do this. Like it's just kind of pep talking yourself up. To me, that really gets you feeling good. And that's how you really get your feelings shifted over and from your emotional guidance system here over into the flow, into the current, to allow your boat to go closer to your desires than ever before. That's the secret right here. Another thing you can do is meditate. When you're able to shift your body and being back into the realm of possibilities, that's a beautiful time to meditate, because what happens is you quiet and you continue to quiet your story in your conscious mind. whatever story, whatever thoughts have been playing out in the program of your current life and scenario, it quiets it down. It allows you to kind of put your monkey brain away, so to speak, for a moment in time. But even if you just meditate for a few minutes from this state, you are now charging yourself up and you are all the way in the flow of your river. And truly, the longer you linger there and stay in the flow of the river, the more powerful the river and flow becomes. Almost like grand rapids start taking you down the river towards your desires faster than ever before. And it feels amazing. Like the better you feel, the faster you're going in the flow, actually. The sooner, in other words, your desires and manifestations can come in. So I hope this makes sense, but use how you feel as your guide. That is one of the most important things you could possibly do. And if you're not feeling good, do anything to allow yourself to feel better. Even if it's just taking a bath or a shower or getting a massage or whatever it is physically for the body, if it allows you to feel better, it's getting you more into the river, into the flow. It's lowering the resistance that we've built up, that we've been trying to force, and that's been the cause of our struggle, actually. All right, so I hope this whole idea makes sense. And let me know in the comments below what you think, because this is very powerful. If you apply this concept and you use that motion creates emotion power pose exercise on a regular basis, you are going to start to shift your life very significantly. And I would love to hear about it. So let me know in the comments below, okay? So with that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and week, and I'll see you in the next video.